YouTube, how is it going, my friends? Moto Noob here, coming to you live from Delaware, the first state of the union, the only state, no, it's not really the only state in the union. It is about 4:30 and it's starting to get dark as hell here in Delaware. I took off work a little bit early just to try to get home before the sun goes down anymore. And this episode, I wanted to talk about cruisers versus sports bikes. And you're probably saying, Noob, WTF, you're a noob. And but for all intents and purposes, you're right. My experience with sports bikes is extremely limited and really interesting. That will definitely be for an episode, but here is a little clip of what happened when I tried riding my very first sports bike. The clutch there, lean on the throttle, and the front end came out just a tiny bit. I'll try it here. Whoa! And as you can see, it didn't really work out all that well. It was a big bucket of nope for me. But so that being said, let me also say this: I am a sports bike rider in a cruiser body, and if that makes sense to you, you're probably over the age of 30. I love the concept of sports bikes. I love sheer horizontal acceleration. I love being thrown back when you just roll on the throttle and kick it forward. I love the idea of taking twisties, you know, nice, sleek, windy, twisty roads, and getting down kind of low. I love that idea. But, and maybe it's because I'm a little bit too old, but you know the real reason why I love cruisers? That over there. Man, if you're going down a road at 90 miles an hour, you miss everything around you, all the agriculture, all the sights, the scenery. I mean, man, fall has definitely fallen, and you have beautiful shades, the orange and the yellows and browns in the trees, and then you got some of the, you know, the crops are starting to grow, the fall crops, and it is absolutely stunning, and I love it. Man, just being able to come out here and sit back on the bike and cruise, just that whole concept, man, you know? If I want to, I can go a little bit fast. If I want to weave around a little bit, I can certainly do that still. But it's just so much fun to cruise. Oh, pardon me. Now, don't get me wrong. If I had enough disposable income, I would probably go out and get myself, you know, a 600. Not quite sure what kind, because you know, I'm a noob. Just to have it, just so when I wanted to go and experience that level of acceleration, I could anytime I want, you know. But you know, another reason I like cruising, right? So a cruiser is like a perfect for, you know, even riding like through small towns like this. So this is like right off that agricultural area that I was riding. There's orchards up that way to the left, or up to the right, I mean. But this town here is 100-something years old, and being able just to kind of like take your time and cruise through and look around at some of the buildings and the historical landmarks. I mean, this is you know, small town USA right here. This could be on the back of a postcard. Trying to be nice to those guys. Sick blinker, bro. Another biker, man. It's getting cold out. It's becoming more and more rare to see bikers out on the road, so it's nice to always see a guy. And not only did he give me the wave, but he gave me a full-on fist up. That's awesome. So, I mean, do I think that sports bikes are restricted, you know, to the younger generation? Absolutely not. You know, it's, aside from, you know, motocross in general, you know, you even still got, you know, some guys in the 30s, 40s, 50s still out there on dirt bikes, rocking it out, having fun. You know, riding is just, it's recreation. Aside, well, unless you use it for actual, like, commuting, riding is recreation. right? Now, check that shit. Regardless of whether or not you do it for commuting, it's still recreation. It's still fun when you're riding, man. It's a form of entertainment. So, you know, old guys like the fast bikes too. Young guys like to go out and see the sights. So, I mean, generationally speaking, I don't think it's restricted to any one age range. It's just, you know, a matter of preference. What you'd probably like to do more, if you like the acceleration more than the sights, or vice versa. Uh-oh, where's that coming from? That's coming from behind me. That's always a nice way to interrupt your vlog. So I mean, like me personally, with the Cruiser, if I came into a pack of sports bikes, I would absolutely rock out and ride with them. I mean, that would just be so much fun. As it is, it's hard enough for me to find folks to ride with around my area. That's probably my own fault. I could, you know, work a little harder to find some folks, make some friends, go out and ride. And I mean, I know there's a lot of lone wolves out there who just like to ride alone, and that's cool. You know, I enjoy a little bit of social. So, I mean, going out and riding with other folks, pick a destination, have fun, go see some sights. But if I was rolling with a pack of cruisers or a pack of sports bikes, absolutely I would do that. It would just be a lot of fun, man. It's all about riding. It's all about being on two wheels. So those are my thoughts for today. I'm not trying to compare, you know, power or, you know, feasibility or, you know, best use. I'm just talking about who likes to ride what and why, and how we're not limited to our own class just, you know, because of an age range or a stereotype or anything like that, man. Just ride to ride. Get out there. If you don't ride, get out there and ride. It'll open up a whole new world for you. Alright guys, well, subscribe, like, comment, you know, do all that typical stuff. I'd really appreciate that. This is one of my first few motovlogs, so I'm just getting started out, so if you can help me out, I would greatly appreciate it, and I will catch you next time.